Jacob, you there? Hello. Hello? Hi. Hello? Check, check. Try turning up your volume. Because I walked away and am using my computer microphone and not my headset microphone because it's better.
Congrats. No one's joined the meeting
Nobody
yet.
told me that.
I'm on the same microphone as usual. I just finished eating lunch.
Because I walked away and am using my computer
Reasonable.
microphone and not my headset microphone because it's better.
I can hear you. Who keeps ghost pinging in this server? I'm pretty sure that's when you ping someone. Here, I'm gonna ghost ping you in MIT.
Okay, now let's check.
Microphone because it's better.
Okay, 1 second.
I can hear you.
No.
Who keeps ghost pinging in this server?
Okay, wait. Let's see if this
I'm
work.
pretty sure
1
that's when you
second.
ping someone.
accidentally
Here, I'm
left.
gonna ghost ping you in MIT. I am lagging
Now,
badly.
let's check.
Microphone because it's better. Okay.
Finally, you can hear me.
Yep.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
No.
Who keeps ghost pinging in this server? And yes, I've ghost pinged you, so. My room is a mess, and I
I'm
don't
pretty
have
sure
my
that's when you
usual
ping
background.
someone.
Here, I'm gonna ghost
Stop
ping you in
talking.
MIT.
Can you stop talking?
I am lagging badly.
You stop talking.
Microphone.
This is gonna... Okay. Okay. Make sure everything's working. Guys.
Subway. What do you want, Devin?
Well, we have good news. I was talking to people, and they're telling me that MIT shorts keep coming up in their feed. So that's good.
That's two of you. And he'll play
That's a
those.
good
So
thing.
our 50 views go to 3 people and not 50 different people. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No. That means it's showing up in feeds. Wait.
Do we?
Okay, I'm significantly quieter than you guys. Okay, that's not good. Talk?
Eh.
Okay, yeah, I need to lower you guys a little bit. Now talk?
Hello.
That's a little
Hello?
bit
Check,
better.
check.
Here,
Okay,
I'll
talk
move my
again.
mic
Talk
away.
again.
Hello?
Okay,
Hello.
yeah. A little bit more down. Talk
Jacob,
again.
can
Yeah.
people watch, or if I say something now, can people hear it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Hello, YouTube.
hello. Okay, so we got good news. Global launch is probably gonna be next week.
We already are globally launched, Jacob.
No, we're not. We're not even done with all the islands yet.
What? This is a Discord server, Jacob.
No, I'm talking about MIT server, the Minecraft.
Oh, the Minecraft server. I mean, it's already globally launched. The internet is everywhere.
No, everyone could play it, just not like fully done.
So, full release.
Yeah, full release will be on August 1st.
No, it won't be.
Yes, it will.
It's gonna be a month from then. Unless you're going to make every item, finish floor 3 of the maze, fix all the bugs, and 70 other things, no, it's not. I can't do that in a
Jacob,
week, even if I wanted to.
Don't promise things that can't happen.
But this can happen. It's actually we're almost done.
No, it can't.
No, it can't.
I'm not almost done.
Okay, from our side of it's almost
Jacob,
done.
are you helping? Do you know how much is left?
Yes.
Clearly not.
Are you?
Yeah, because we have about 30 items to add.
No, but I trust
We
the person
have-
who lives off of it and is paid. a lot
Yeah, you're
and
telling me
has
we can't
paid
get
for it.
you're telling me we can't get 30 items done in a week? In a-
30 islands, several islands. I don't know. Let me go check my checklist.
Yeah, the
But no, just
islands,
assume it won't be done and
The islands
till-
Tim the Tom's working, and then you're working on the items, and I'm working on the managing what's happened if everything's getting done on time.
let's just say we have a lot to go and don't promise anything until I'm basically done. And then we'll give people a release date.
Okay. Got it. Okay, you should probably
Also,
make the
hello,
announce-
Ryan.
Make the announcement that it's the MIT meeting has started.
I already made that.
Oh, you did. Okay, good.
Just people aren't showing up this week, I guess.
That is not good.
Third week of the month. I don't know if that's normally busy or what.
I'm going to the 10X Kids casting like next week to Florida.
That's
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, Devin, you want to update him on what happened? Or do you want to not disclose that during a MIT meeting that's being streamed?
Yeah, I'll say that off stream. Ryan says hi, guys. Hello, Ryan.
We could technically mute it. Stream.
No, it's not
No.
worth it.
Is it important?
Not
No,
really,
well, kinda. Between
Yeah.
us three, or me and you, maybe. For
Okay.
everybody else, not at all. Well, not yet.
I don't know what not yet means.
Yes. Ethan and I live in Ohio. Jacob is in Illinois.
The
Illinois.
wretched state of Illinois.
It's not that
because
bad.
It is horrible.
It is not that bad. You guys are crazy, bro. You guys are the ones that are cash flowing $50
Crazy.
a property.
I was crazy when
You guys are the ones that are cash flowing $50 a property.
Yeah,
go
but
to
I paid
OSU. Welcome.
$2,000
I think
for
I have a
stick
friend.
unit. I've gotten paid to take a house.
What?
He doesn't know subject.
He's right,
to-
and
How do you know?
congratulations on going to
to
OSU. I mean, I would question you about going to college, but I know one of our members is also going there. Or at least
What the
I
hell
think
is
there.
OSU?
You.
Ohio State University. They got a
Oh,
football
that
team or something.
sucks.
OSU is a.
Hey, people like it. I don't know.
Bro, there's no good university out there.
There's no good universities anywhere, but that's besides the point.
I know. That's what I just said.
No.
Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to Florida next week, and then I'm going to Seattle in September. How about you guys?
We're going to LA next month, I think.
Why?
Uh,
That's worse than Illinois. Illinois.
I know. I'm speaking on stage in front of up to like 15,000 people or something.
Hi guys.
I mean, I kind of doubt we're gonna have that many, being that the past couple of audiences we've had for the same event have been baby. But
Okay.
you know,
My question
can
is, how
hope.
are you speaking everywhere?
We.
I know people.
Yeah.
We have connections. The key to that business is connections.
No, but that's not the
Ryan,
point, right?
Parents make me go, but I went to get into real estate while I'm there. Well, DM me. I'll talk to you about anything I can tell you
DM
about the real
me?
estate market.
Not Devin. We first need to fix your portfolio.
Yeah, Devin can.
I'm
help
doing
with that.
just
Why does
fine,
it have to
thank
be
you.
No, Devin. We need to fix your.
Hi, Austin.
Hello, Austin.
What is wrong with it?
You guys are cash
making
flowing
money.
way too little.
No.
Because we're not doing Airbnbs. I don't
No,
have the stress of Airbnb.
I'm doing long term. Also, but I'm still cash flowing 800.
All right. And this is with all of our expenses taken into account.
Yes, me too.
No, let me pull this up.
Okay, yeah, Austin could speak. I think that's fair.
Evan, what's up? Jacob.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Jacob, did you end up going to the property?
We're not in the south today. Unfortunately.
When are you gonna be going then?
I have no clue. This whole week is a mess. Cause we're going to Florida next week. I'm gonna
Okay.
go there as soon as I can, but I don't know when.
Okay. That's okay because the seller countered me $500 more, so I think he's penny pinching.
No,
So
that's weird. I don't know why you do $500.
you still get it though.
No, even with $500, that's weird. Why would he counter $500 more?
I think he's just trying to scratch. So I just said no. I mean it's still like a ticking time thing, so when you can go see it, the sooner is probably the better.
Yeah, I'll definitely do it as soon as I can.
don't blow up a deal over $500.
Yeah?
And don't blow up a deal
Ju-
over $500. Generally,
I
it's
think
not.
said, well,
Say that again.
Evan,
Here's the only
you hear me?
problem, Austin. You know what the only problem is? Austin, you know what the only problem is?
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yeah, you know what the only problem is? Is that you may get the property blindly. Like you might not even know what's inside. Which is a big problem.
So, no, that's why it was like, oh, you should check the home,
A lot of
and then we just see.
a lot of auctions end up like that.
Hmm.
That you don't even see the property until you buy it.
Well, I mean,
And plus there's
go to the
tenants.
auction early. They generally, at least around me, they have the house opened up. Go through, look, breaker blocks, furnace, water heater, and then you can see roof siding and windows from the outside, and that's most of the expensive stuff. A lot of the rest is paint and carpet.
Devin, I have a question. What
Yeah.
happens if your roof is broken? Do you guys have roofers?
Yeah, we have roofers.
Okay, that's good at least.
We have people for that, Jacob.
Yeah, it's good.
People.
Ryan request to speak. I'm gonna bring Ryan up here. Why not? Let's just get everybody on stage.
That ruins the whole point of
People
stage.
here. Well, there's not enough people for it to matter, so what's the point of stage with this little people?
Okay, we're gonna move Austin to the audience.
Ryan, I sent you an invite to the
Okay.
stage. Tim the Tom, do you have a reason to go on stage or just everybody else's?
No, we only first ask the question, and then in the chat, and then either we can answer it or we can have a conversation on stage.
Just invite them to stage. There's not that many people.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so let them up if it doesn't matter.
No, we still need to. We're practicing for when there's more people.
Jacob, they can't hear you on the live stream.
serious? I literally just worked.
Because it's better.
That's not a good idea.
You're becoming less useful.
No, I was just
Firing Jacob live, that's the best clickbait. There's an Instagram video for you, Tim.
No, I could hear it. It works.
You forget, Tim
It
works for
works.
Jacob.
It works.
I know,
like
but we
firing.
can just hire Tim, and I mean, who needs Jacob if he's just getting Tom to work for Tim to work for him.
I don't think it works like
That feels morally wrong. So I'm not gonna do it.
No, it doesn't work like that. He can't do everything by himself. He still's not fully trained yet.
Well, I ain't hiring Aaron, that's for sure.
Aaron's the
I mean,
only
it's
one
not
who's
my.
Aaron's the
it's
only
not
one
my-
who's fully trained.
Aaron is. Yeah, I don't think he's that competent though. You need to. See, this is where I do background checks, and when I say do them, I mean I'm too lazy to do them, but I should do them.
No, like, but in all seriousness, we need to. You guys have to do something with your guys' portfolio.
What is wrong with it?
I'm making
guys aren't
like
cash flowing
$100 a unit per month.
That's like, that's not very
Times
good.
46 is like 5,000 a month.
But that's not including.
A lot of people live on that,
Yeah,
and I'm
and
barely getting started buying stuff. I'm gonna have
and-
thousands of units by the time I'm done.
and I have
I'll
the.
make money.
Yo, I have more cash flow than you. I have 4 units. I'm cash flowing
Okay.
6,800.
Okay,
No,
Yeah.
so
the
you
point
have your
is that
strategy in your location. I have my strategy in my location.
the point.
You know what? When all my stuff's paid off, then I'll be making a lot of money.
Imagine when my stuff's paid off.
Does Jacob own his stuff
Then
free
you-
and clear?
What?
No.
What does that mean?
I mean, do you
Ryan
have a
asked
mortgage
is
on your?
7,000.
Yes, we have.
Do you have a
mortgages.
mortgage on your house?
Yes.
All right, speakers, calm down. Ryan asked, "Is 7,000 enough to start in Ohio?" Yes. You can structure anything. My brother and I each started with only 1,000. So,
Well, you need a good deal.
yeah, Ethan started with 1,000, flipped a mobile home, got 2,000 from it, and used that to buy a 6 unit. I started with $1,000 and used it to buy a house. 7,000 is almost definitely enough to start somewhere. OSU, is that
I start with
near
nothing.
Columbus, Cleveland? Stuff's
start-
a bit more expensive there, so that might not be as easy, but it is theoretically possible.
I start with nothing, and I flipped, and I did a whole sub for 20,000.
He did a wholesale to buy his first one.
Well, I used
So-
a lot of creative. I used a lot of creative financing at the start. For my rentals, I used
Which
creative
is
financing.
Pretty much what everyone will
I
have to
I
do
I
in this.
do. I usually pay a little bit more interest for private money lenders, but I get no points down.
Well, I don't pay any points, and I've gotten 6, 8, 10% frequently.
No points, and you're getting 6, 8, 10. How?
Yeah, because they're private lenders, not hard money lenders.
Yeah, I have private lenders also, and I'm getting like 12%.
Do they advertise that they loan money?
Yes.
Then they're not private money lenders.
Oh, they don't advertise it publicly. They only advertise it within the real estate group I'm in.
Then they're hard money lenders.
Oh, they're not. They're private money.
The different. Okay, here's an Instagram clip for you. The difference between hard money lenders and private money lenders is that private money lenders are private. Nobody knows about them. They're just the random person that has money in a bank account and wants to get a higher interest rate.
That's what
on
they
it.
do.
So,
Yeah.
a school
That's-
teacher, accountant,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Hard money lenders.
They
Hard
don't.
money lenders are the ones that actually turn it into a business. They make a lot more money off of it. They also frequently have a higher interest rate and charge points.
No,
They
but yeah.
frequently advertise a lot more.
They
and
don't-
They frequently do it as a business.
They don't advertise it. They have capital built up and they lend out their money within the group.
Which generally advertising to the group with a higher interest rate and points generally is hard money lender. It's a minor name difference, but finding the private people that just want to get a higher interest rate is you can frequently get,
There's
or
very
just when you
little
get higher interest rate at that bank,
There's
frequently will let you get a lower interest rate, and they do not care about points. Unless you tell them they should care about points, in which then they'll care about points.
Yeah, I don't know. We have private money lenders. I get points at like 12%. No points at like 10-12%.
Well, I mean, I'm doing a couple of my most recent loans have been 10% for with 0 points. And I've got one person that has a decent amount of money to lend, and I have a verbal agreement with him for 10% money.
Where are you finding these people?
My contacts list. Yeah,
What?
seriously.
Eh,
When I said school teachers, accountants, yeah, I borrowed money from both of them. Yeah,
That's
who
the
else have
first.
I borrowed? One guy that mows some of our lawns. Yeah.
What?
Who else?
Those ones like Atlas Gold. Shameless plug.
Not quite. Shameless plug, Atlas Gold, yeah. Which is
He's better
in my
than
local
Atlas
garage.
Gold. He needs to take lessons. But he needs to learn what zero turn is. Moving on.
Zero turns better for larger yards.
Yeah, but it can also get it
When
done
was the
quicker
last
and
time you
therefore-
bought something?
Friday
Last Friday?
or
Today?
No, a house.
a
House.
house.
Yeah, a unit.
The end of
January.
last year. So yeah, it's been a little bit, but
Why? Are you guys just not have anything in the market?
there wasn't as much to get, so we haven't been super focusing on it. We've also been traveling a lot, working on teaching people, really promoting the whole speaking thing in books and stuff. So once again, less focused on it, but we're starting to get back into it. I was
Okay.
talking to one guy today about buying a house.
Bro, I put in 15 offers a day.
All right, and that's what works for you.
Okay. Dude, what would you make a? Okay, wait. Is that enough money to? Is that enough money to get
Right.
a rental property?
It depends
Yes.
on how you structure the deal,
Yes.
but
It is.
generally, I'd say yes, you can generally structure something to buy a rental property in Ohio for $7,000 or less.
I could do it for 5,000 here in Illinois.
I've done it for 1,000. I've done it for -7,000, but that's besides the point.
Yeah,
Ah.
but you do it
We
for
do
negative
that.
7,000 and get $100 of cash flow. I do for 5,000 and get $800 of cash flow.
Okay, and I just do 8 of those for every one you do, and hey, I'm still doing fine. How do I learn to do that? You're in the right place.
Riaz. Local
So
Riaz.
I know Jacob. If you talk to Jacob, DM him. If you want to like learn from the people we learned from, and get it like straight from the source, then you can either talk to Jacob and he can, I'm sure, give you a link to
Riaz.
the system that the one guy used to buy property, and that's how Jacob gets what he does.
Me?
And then if you,
Me,
yeah,
Jacob.
you-
Okay.
yeah, you Jacob.
Whether Jacob
Okay.
could be talking
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
And then if you want to learn how I do things, or how either of us do things, we're here to talk about stuff, learn, teach about stuff. And so we'll talk to you here. And if you want to learn from the person that I learned business real estate from, then, which actually is my father, a lot of it, he has a mentoring thing that if you DM me, I bet I could get you a serious discount. Since you're an MIT.
I don't think we should be giving out a lot of discount just because people are an MIT, by the way.
His idea, not mine.
Who's?
My dad's.
Oh.
To give a discount for other people in MIT.
Interesting, okay.
But you know what? I'll put a link in chat. You might have gone to the website to join MIT. That same website, we've got a
We
thrown
need
couple
a-
of courses and some mentoring and some other stuff.
We need a
Not
better
to, like,
website.
promote like, hey, buy our stuff, but if you actually want the full, the how to do things, then that's where you can go.
Oh yeah, here's a fun thing I mentioned. I didn't mention. Well, recently our friend loaned us let us borrow a Ferrari, which is pretty cool, for like a week. We still have it. We just got it yesterday.
Like,
Congratulations.
He loaned it to you?
He let us borrow it. Yeah, us speaking there.
Wow.
Uh,
Why is all these speakers get special treatment?
no, it
I'm
was
just
just me
saying.
there. It was
First
just
taking authority, they drove the speakers around in a Rolls Royce, and then we're just sitting here like,
Hey,
that's-
Ethan,
one
they
second,
had
I
to
gotta miss
go through
one second.
TSA. We didn't. Still
Fair
worth
point.
it. Anyway, what else would people like to talk about today?
Yeah. Wait. So they all went to and be driven around in the Rolls Royce.
Not all of them, but a few of the bigger names.
So
Kelly Cardenas, Greg Reed.
yeah. So
Um,
and then the other day we got a borrow a Bentley. Like 2 days ago.
What's a Bentley like?
It's actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know this might sound kind of stupid. Really quickly before I answer Ryan's question, right? I'm gonna say this. But I know this kind of stupid and spoiled, but I don't really like the Bentley. It's
I don't like the.
it looks
build of
pretty
it.
it looks very normal on the inside. Like I said, like if you were gonna buy like a $50,000 SUV like a Mercedes.
Okay, this is
Or something.
Jacob. This is not a
What?
meeting discussion, but tell me your opinion on the McLaren Speedtail after the meeting's over.
The McLaren? I don't have.
McLaren Speedtail.
I've never been in a
my dream
McLaren.
car.
I've never been in a
I-
McLaren.
I've actually seen a McLaren. I've kind of been inside it. It was more stick my head in it. But anyway.
Okay,
Let's,
Ryan's creative financing. Okay, so creative financing is basically something like when you're buying a house, you usually want to use creative financing to, as a first-time buyer.
Not
to
what
kind
do you use creative financing for. Creative financing is essentially a way to finance or get a loan to buy a piece of property, generally real estate,
It's a way to
that
buy a
is
property.
in a more creative way than just
normal.
going to a bank and getting a loan. So
Yeah.
essentially, you're being creative to get financing. That's the really simple
What-
version.
What's balloon
The-
buying?
Say that again.
What's balloon buying?
It's where you buy a house. with
I've
balloons.
never heard it used in that way, but generally balloons in real estate, generally, one is a really bad idea, and two, basically that is you buy a property, you get a loan on it, but after 6 months, a year, 5 years, whatever, then you have to pay a large chunk of that money back.
So you only pay for the month-to-month payments. You pay it as if it was a much smaller loan, but once you come to the end of the loan, then you have to pay the rest of it, which is a large chunk
Interesting.
back instead of paying your normal monthly.
So is that kind of
payment.
like a way of creative financing?
No, that's just stupidity.
Oh,
Balloons are for clowns.
okay.
Thanks.
Anyway, do you guys have a Ria? You, Devin, and Ethan. I mean, Devin and Ethan. Like your dad.
Like, we have. It's not really a RIA. We have a winners dinner every Wednesday night. Jasmine at Belden. Tyler comes there.
It's a meeting.
If you happen to be near us, Canton,
But it's-
Ohio.
It's not a RIA.
Oh, I thought you guys
It's
had a
not
Ria.
technically a RIA, but it's
It's not a
better. And then we are
What
very, very active with the state organization, and yeah, that's a lot of it. Sometimes we go to the different meetings of the local organizations.
I was just at like a Ria, yes, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Our S
That was
class
your 3-day.
It broke down. Our S class broke down in the parking lot. Something happened with the battery, so that's why we borrowed the Bentley from our friend. He
Yeah.
has like 4 cars on site there, so
What's an S class?
a Mercedes, like it's like, you know what
Right.
Maybach? You know what Maybach is?
It's something middle class people buy. I got it.
I don't know if it's middle class. That's already more towards, high class. But S class is like $150,000 car. So let's just put it like that.
Okay.
Alright,
That
there's
sounds
very
like
nice.
$150,000 that could have went somewhere more important. But anyway.
Bro,
it's okay
you-
to buy expensive.
Your
It's
dad
okay.
has a Porsche.
Jacob,
It's the same thing,
Jacob,
bro.
it's okay. Yeah, you know how he bought that? Guess
The
how he
Porsche.
bought that Porsche?
How?
You think he went out and bought a Porsche?
How?
No, he went out bought a mobile home park, and then let that mobile home park pay for the down.
That's what
payment
my
on the
parents
Porsche.
did, okay? It's the same thing. They just bought rentals. It's not that's what we all do, okay? We then
Yeah,
just go on
Not
by
everybody. Just us 3 on stage.
Yeah, I guess. Fair enough.
It's what a lot more people should do. Doesn't mean that they do it. Always remember that-
Anyway,
that your customer's not like you.
you know what?
Hey,
I'm
teaching
gonna
good business lesson
I'm
here,
gonna
not
do
anyway.
this. Wait, join the. Blah, blah. I'm getting a lot of. Somebody thinks I am my mom. Great. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if this will still work.
Wouldn't be my first time.
Let's see if this is gonna work. I truly, honestly hope it does. This would be really cool.
What?
Someone's
Does it work?
impersonating Jacob's mom.
Okay. It
No,
does
somebody
work. It's
thinks
just not getting
Jacob is
streamed.
his mom.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna do this after. Just so.
Jacob is his own mom.
I was
That-
gonna show you guys. I was gonna show you guys the Ferrari, but I guess it just won't work.
Don't worry
Why
about
does
it.
that matter?
I'll show you guys after.
It doesn't matter that much.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. But
Oh yeah. Have you guys ever? What's the most expensive cars you guys ever driven?
Devin's driven a 2023 Nissan Titan
What's that?
or Nissan Frontier.
I've driven a Tesla, technically, kinda.
A Tesla
I
is,
forgot about that.
bro. Teslas are not like anything crazy.
Like
Well, not
driven or
driven.
ridden in.
Like ridden in. Like me and Ethan
Um,
can't drive, so like, you know.
Navajo.
Yeah, so it wouldn't exactly
Mojave.
be fair.
Exactly.
Yeah, Porsche Boxster S,
Let's see.
2023 Nissan Titan. I think we threw Ethan in the front trunk of the Porsche that one time.
They didn't drive.
No, I just
That's
the
a-
FBI agent.
That's nothing crazy. The Porsche.
Imagine if
Hey,
there was
he
like
didn't die. He's fine.
They didn't
I-
actually drive it.
I've ridden in the Rolls Royce Ghost 2021, I think. How about you, Ethan?
That's not bad.
Bro-
Oh, actually, I
I've
got
sat.
both your feet.
I've
Why
sat,
does this matter?
but I have. But if we're
Like,
counting in cars that we've sat in, I've sat in like a really. I sat in a Pagani, like a one from like
McLaren P1
no a
or
Pagani
McLaren P5.
for that has like only like 50 copies in the world. But
I've flown in
Pagani.
an airplane where there was only 50 of them made ever.
Wait, is that yours?
Heck, yeah,
Yes.
Okay,
we
well,
own it.
I've also been in a private plane before. So, I mean,
Yeah, but not a 1
Yeah.
out of 50 ever made.
And also the
I think
McLaren
ours is number
Speedtail
17.
is a 1 out of like 106.
That sounds too rare.
but 1 out of 50. Why was it so
twice
little?
as Devin, it's twice as common as the plane. And
That's fair.
like 10 times as expensive, but we can ignore that fact.
Yes, the car that costs more than the airplane.
Yeah,
It goes
exactly.
up
That's
from
a
what
that's a
close to as
problem.
fast.
That's a problem. The car costs more than the plane. I mean, how much is the plane?
The plane goes faster. And
How-
in a
Not by
straight
mine.
line.
Not by much.
How much does the how much does the plane cost?
We bought it for 175, and by we I mean my dad.
So, yeah, the Ghost is 500,000, $500,000. The Rolls Royce. But that one's crazy. It has a V12 engine.
That is a lot of cylinders. Is there a spark plug for each of the cylinders?
I have no clue. All I know is that it's a V12.
Because that sounds like a lot of spark plugs you got.
Here's what
I know
surprised
there's
me.
like 12 on the airplane, but that's beside.
Here's what surprised me, that the
The
Ferrari.
airplane has 2 engines.
What surprised me is that the Ferrari has. Okay, again, might sound a little bit spoiled here, but the Ferrari only has a V8 engine, a V8 turbo. Okay, that's actually kind of good.
I'm starting to understand these terms for cars. I'm not sure if I should be proud
The
or
bigger
disappointed in
number,
this.
the better. V8, V10, V12.
I got that. I got that.
So
I got a
V12 is the
V6
best.
On
The Lamborghini has a V10. Ferrari has a V8
Ethan,
turbo.
Ethan, bad car idea. V24 engine. Too complex.
No,
Strap two
no.
V12s together. Have enough torque to
Devin,
pull an
Devin.
airplane.
Devin!
What?
Just
What?
stop. Stop right there.
No, listen. We put a V12 in
Stop
the
me
front, and
before your
we
mouth.
put a V12 in the front and a V12 in the back, and then we let it ride.
4-wheel drive.
Jacob, that car makes about as much sense as you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It could go speed. Or put an airplane engine inside the car. A Boeing airplane engine inside the car.
A jet engine.
Yeah.
They put a jet engine on a horse and on a buggy, like horse and buggy, like Amish people.
We should put a jet engine on the bug, like a ant.
Like a what?
That's a bad idea. A ant. It's squished the ant.
Ant.
It's probably
Yeah.
squished ant.
They don't make jet engines that small. Although somebody put a jet engine on a canoe. Somebody put a jet engine on a school bus.
Oh, this is probably gonna be.
Somebody
a clip.
put a jet engine the
This is
wrong
gonna
way on
be
an
clipped.
airplane, and then it decided to forget how to plane and just helicoptered.
Tom's gonna clip this. Jet engine.
Why?
I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad idea.
That's a bad idea is what that is.
That'd be
I
funny,
agree.
though. I mean, listen. So it's a convertible, right? The Ferrari.
You gotta have. Okay, so here's my reasoning here, and I'm the one. Alright, Jacob, for your reference, I was specifically told by my father that I can keep doing, and this was like at the start of MIT. I things might have changed, but I doubt it. I was specifically told I can keep MIT going for as long as I want, but if it ever turns it into a BS group, then I have to shut it down.
Yeah, I am informed with that. You already told me.
Congrats.
Just
Let's
wanted to
stay
make
on
sure
a
you knew.
Useful topic then.
Like what?
But here's my
We've
reasoning, Ethan.
discussed everything.
Like, I
not
don't wanna
talking
push
about
this-
creating a car that no one will care about.
Hey, that could be $1 million business idea.
But yeah,
If you
he's
figure it
not
out how
wrong.
to build it.
He is
Someone
not wrong.
Please explain to me how a V20, a V69 engine is gonna help.
You never know.
Hey,
Sometimes you need to just go
Infinite
400.
speed.
Sometimes you just need to go 600 miles an hour on the highway.
I know, right? You got that person that's too slow in front of you. You gotta zip around them.
Exactly.
So why not go 500 miles?
Why not just make an airplane? Why not figure out how to make a cheaper way to make the car fly? So when some idiot who's maybe driving like a blue Nissan Frontier is going slow in the left lane,
Well,
you
if
can
if
just
the car
fly
can
over them.
if the car can fly, you might as well just keep flying it. Okay, how much time slash money does it
FAA
take?
standards
Stop
and
talking.
stuff.
How much time slash money does it take to manage a property? Okay, not a
It
lot
depends.
if you do it good.
Hire a management company.
Don't.
And then you don't have to spend any of your own time doing it.
Don't hire management
Yes.
for one property.
Take a
No,
yes, for one property.
it says
For one
property.
property and for 1,000 properties. Hire a management company, please. Also,
No.
get over 10 properties as quickly as possible.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, what? No,
Yes.
no manager for one property. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
For you guys need a manager because some things are always breaking. But for us, we actually rehab them very, very nicely, and we triple check everything before we rent them out, so nothing breaks in the next 5 years.
You
Fire
just
department
do
breaks-
that with tenants in Chicago.
Yeah, so
If
if you want every little thing to be perfect, do it yourself. If you want to scale your business, hire a management company.
don't.
Especially in Ohio, hire a management company. But generally everywhere, hire a
No,
management company.
Don't.
Unless you're too obsessed with saving a tiny bit of money and having a slightly nicer house, you're hire a management company.
It's not the
better.
point of saving money. It's that the management company's not going to do anything if you actually rehab the property nicely.
Other than find the people to fill it,
We already have
fill
that.
it,
We have
and then
that. We filled it in one day.
and then
We
do
filled it in
the-
one day.
the upkeep, maintenance, bookkeeping, etc.
We
on a
have
lot.
we could all that will take 30 minutes a month.
All right. In that case, maybe it's not worth it for you. Just for every other place on Earth I've seen, hiring a management company is better.
If you get over 30, 40 properties, then hire management. You don't need it under 30 though.
If you get over 10,
We don't need
or-
it over 10. We just simply do not need it.
I had a management company since I bought my first one.
Then that's stupid.
Especially if you can't drive.
That is just
Because
dumb.
you can't drive, you can't look at these things, you can't fix it. I mean, you
Well,
can
I
hire
can. Well,
people.
my dad's there every other day. I just go with him.
All right, in that case, that works for you.
You don't hire a management
Some of
company.
us have dads who can't go there, or
You're the one who made the vid. You're Ethan. You're the one who made the vid with your dad. Who when you guys went out to lunch.
But we're not always around every.
that doesn't mean I'm going to properties. I have properties in a city an hour and a half away that I'm happen to be close to today. 'cause
All
I'm at
of
my
our
grandparents'
40
house.
minutes.
All of our properties
So-
are an
40
hour and a
minutes,
half
Ethan.
away. Every single one of my
40
properties
minutes,
are-
Ethan.
Going
40
out to
minutes, Jake.
lunch isn't going to. I'm not gonna.
We
My
have
dad's not gonna.
we
spend
have
an hour
one-
going out.
we have one property that's 30 minutes away. Everything else is an hour and 30 minutes away.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need it. We somehow still
And
find time.
that also means that you have to personally drive an hour and a half both way every time just to go see your house
Yeah,
and
while
work
we're
on it
do,
and fix it.
it's
How
so.
long does it take? for
Plus,
you
we
to
have
rehab a
people. We have people out there every single day. It takes us 5 months to rehab a
Jacob-
property.
Tell me this. So you're making 2 or what 3 times what we're making in passive income?
No, 10
with
times.
less
8 times.
properties. So
No, oh yeah. Well,
how
yeah.
about think of what would happen if you were to hire a management company and you could, instead of buy 4 houses a year, buy 10 houses a year.
I don't
and
need a
then
management
continue-
company. I've been focusing on other stuff right now.
Well, if you get a management company and you can scale your business, you're gonna make so much more money because you have so many more properties to do that.
But management company requires management. And
Yeah,
our,
they're going to have the management.
no. You guys have, how much do you pay the management company? Percentage per property.
10%.
Exactly. For
Okay.
you guys, that's nothing. For us, that's $80. For you guys, that's $10. A passive income or
No,
gross
for
income?
us it's $80.
Okay, so that means it's $200 for us. 220. But here's the thing: it's $80. Shut.
Still,
Listen
but
to me.
if you can
Hear
buy
me out.
10
Hear me out.
properties a
Hear me
year,
out, Ethan.
you still make
Ethan.
more.
You guys pay $80 and have more work to do. We have to pay $220 and we have less work to do. Do you see? I would be if
When
I
you
paid
get
for
more
management.
properties, then you'll have more work that can be done.
But Tyler, where do you have your property at? Ohio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you're only getting how much is the rent there? 800 exactly. You're paying $80. Our rent's 2,200. So that's
Okay.
$220 if we hired a manager here. And all of our managements around are
So-
also 15%.
Okay. You didn't plan this when buying the house, or what?
Maybe we didn't plan this when buying a house. We didn't plan a management ever. We don't need a management. We just simply do not. We don't have any. The tenants aren't calling every day. Our tenants call maybe once every 3-4 months.
And you still have to take the call.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost me $800 for them to take the call. Would you rather take one call or lose $800 because the other guy took the call for you?
I'd rather pay the $800 than have 40.
But I don't have 40 calls. I have
be
one call.
46 calls.
I don't have 46 calls. I have one every 3 months.
And so you do that.
Yeah. So then there's no point of putting a manager company.
Everywhere else I've seen, I think it's best to hire a manager. I guess in his one specific area with his specific.
We'd have to
system,
get
he can do-
you'd have to give me some crazy rates for me to hire a management company, at least for now. I don't need a management company because I don't get any calls.
You already get a bunch of money. You already get the crazy rates.
Yeah, we get money, and that means that 10% of it's going to be going to property managers. Airbnb managers are worth
Yeah,
it.
but you don't have to worry about that. I mean, it might not be much for you now, but I'm saying when you get
Why not
10,
have
you
extra?
get
Wait,
10,
one second.
20,
I'm reading a
you're
comment.
gonna have people calling you.
Why not have extra
have-
room in your profit so you can have the option to hire a manager when you get to a point where your life when you don't have time? Yeah, I have the money for a management, but the point is I don't need one right now, so that's why I'm not hiring one.
Tyler, he's saying it's not worth the money for him right now.
Not right
Instead-
now. Eventually it will be when I'm getting more calls.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm
And I
getting
mean, you
very
can
minimal.
handle 30 to 50, like 50 to 80 rentals is a full-time job. Keep it running.
But yeah.
Generally.
But
like,
that's
over the
But
over
that's
the
in
whole
your
US.
guys's. That's for you guys. Here we
That's
rehab.
for the US.
Here we well, at least we do rehab our properties very nicely where this stuff will not break, and we screen our tenants like our tenant that moved in has an 800 credit score. They have paid every single bill ever. They have not done committed any like they have a perfect credit. They have paid all their stuff on time. They work for the government, and they're not and they won't do anything, and we don't get calls. We just simply don't. They don't call us. You know? How much do you charge for your property
So for
management company? How much do you guys charge?
Say that again.
How much do you guys charge for your property management? 10%?
10%.
Okay. And how many calls do you guys get? Every day.
How many calls do we get? How much?
How much calls do you guys get as property managers every single day?
40.
40 calls a day. How many properties do you manage?
Although most of those are sales calls. Because we're constantly renting things.
Yes, I know.
And so,
but
30
how
or
many?
35 out of the 40
How-
are.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
are
But how many people do you manage?
455 units.
455 units. And you're getting 40. So that's 10% of units are calling every single day. That's absurd.
No,
Yeah.
like
40
one out
calls a day. 400. So that's like 8%.
40 calls a day, 35 of which are from new people.
Exactly. Still.
So 5 calls a day. Or 10 calls a day. Give or take. It varies.
Okay. So, well, that's fine then. That's a little bit better. But still, you guys, how much do you have vacant?
Right now we have
In numbers, not percent.
23, 24 out of 4. We're at 95% occupancy.
Okay. And how often do people? What's your average client lifespan? Like, average tenant lifespan for staying in the property?
About 3 years, supposedly.
Like per tenant?
Yeah. Right, like, tenant moves in. Supposedly, on average, they'll live there for about 3 years and then move. I haven't verified that number, but that's what I hear.
Okay. And then, so, yeah. You guys need a property manager.
And we have 10.
We don't.
10 to 12 people that move out each month on average.
Yeah, so you guys
And-
need a property manager. We don't.
Right.
Fair.
I mean, that's for the entirety of the management company. That's not my stuff specifically.
How much of your stuff's? How much of your houses are not rented?
All but one of mine are
So
rented.
that's 40. How much? 40.
45 are rented. Well,
45 are rented.
44.
44 are rented,
Call it
and 1 is vacant. Right?
44 are rented, and
And
call
what's
it 2 are
your
vacant.
what's your
20% of a
lifespan?
6 unit, and that confuses things.
And what's your what's your lifespan for your average tenant?
It's the same company. It's the same thing.
3 years.
About 3 years.
Okay.
I think.
So, and how many calls do you get a day from your tenants?
I don't know. I have people for that.
Fair. Okay. Well, see, you need a property management. I don't need a property management. Therefore,
Yeah.
it's
You're
baby
willing to
steps.
do the work. I'm willing to pay for time and peace of mind.
But how are you? But you have people calling you all day, isn't that true?
I
Like you.
frequently have people calling me, but it's not because I own units. I don't get calls from tenants.
No, but so what? Who do you get calls from?
I get calls mostly from you more than anyone else. People trying to buy my property. People occasionally trying to sell me property. Sometimes big name people, you know, James Dixon, Victor Hansen. Who else do I get calls from? Random people.
But how many of
that-
them are they? That are like
A lot of them
From
are to do
real
with
estate
the real
related.
estate brokerage I run.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how many like including like anything to do with real estate?
I have no clue.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, if you want to get really into it, like we integrate pretty much everything together, so everything could be considered real estate related.
Almost
Sure.
everything. There's the occasional, hey Devin, where did you put the whatever? But
Okay. Okay, let's get off this topic. Now,
we don't waste time calling someone just to say, hey, look at what I got. We respect other people's time. Time is our most valuable commodity. It's something that we can never get more of, no matter what.
so
Unless
what do you guys call
someone
people
is
for?
out there inventing a time machine. If so, hit me up.
Somebody turn that into a clip.
Please
Okay,
do.
sure. Okay. Have you guys ever been in Colorado?
Honestly, I don't know. Probably not.
I can't remember a time I've been in Colorado, although we were going to go to Colorado, I don't know, like this week or so, for the Gulch Gulch convention.
But you didn't?
We are no longer going to the Gulch convention.
Why?
It's a Atlas Shrugged thing, and
We didn't sign up
Just-
for it.
Okay.
yeah, I did sign up for it.
Yeah. How about what's the most expensive hotel you've ever stayed in?
Not that I check the prices, but we always stay in Marriott's pretty much.
And the Marriott's are like free. Well,
That
not
is-
free,
No,
but we
not free,
use
but-
points, so they're kind of cheap. I mean, there's the higher class hotels, like there's a Sheraton and stuff.
God. Bro, my
There's not.
what is my
What is
brother
that?
doing? My brother. Bro, he's going crazy.
Thank you banging upstairs. You know that time we lost the one rack of glasses in the basement?
I know that went from a thin piece of metal to a chain.
Yeah.
Bro. What the hell? Bro, what is he? Oh, because he got grounded for like a week for going to his friends.
No, I've never got grounded in my entire life.
What?
I have
No, we
done a
just got-
stupid amount of push-ups.
Like a lot,
No, that,
a
but
lot.
okay, so you're telling me you do the 500 push-ups, which is easy, and then
No, I do 1,000. That's the normal amount when I screw up. But I kind of
That's still
really bad to
still
do that.
1,500. That's the same thing. It's easy, and and then you can avoid like a week's worth of not being able to do something.
Yeah.
That
Okay, I
you
mean,
guys are
other-
nah. You're kidding.
There's usually other things that we like other things that we get punished with, but that's the main one.
Like what?
Push-ups. A lot of push-ups.
Pull-ups, sit-ups. Is that what else you get grounded
No.
with? Oscar, what
No.
are you doing here?
Sometimes it's go back and fix
What?
your mistake.
Go upstairs.
Frankly, I don't get...
Bro, why are you crying? Bro, why are you crying?
Mom and Dad are being the stupidest people in the
Oh,
world.
don't say that.
I don't care what I say.
What do I do with little siblings when they cry and they don't want to leave? Devin, you
Ethan, what do I do with you when you cry for no reason?
There's a reason you just don't know. What you do is you go into another room. Usually, if I cry, I lock myself in a room.
I can't
no
go
one
into
else-
another room.
Well, get him to go into another room.
Oscar, can you please go to another
No!
room? Okay, that's your response.
He's in the middle of an important conversation.
I'm in the middle of a very important
I
conversation.
don't care.
Okay.
Meeting.
I'm in the middle of a
Bro, you
meeting.
gotta
I
stand
don't
up.
care.
You can't just like bend to that.
Well,
I don't care.
Go get his dad. And he'll listen to his dad, not you.
Okay, let's do that.
He doesn't care about
At
you.
least we would.
He listens to the
There's a reason we were never like that.
parents.
Wait.
Beaten as a child. I now have a mental
Okay,
condition known as respect for others.
Seriously.
Bring my mom. Mom, I'm in the middle of a meeting and Oscar refuses to go upstairs.
To dobra, to niech be quiet I that's it, Kuba. Kuba, nie dawaj, nie...
I'm not gonna be quiet, by the way. You're saying the stupidest idiot in the world, Sonia is.
Wait, Sonia?
Yes! She made me get a... I'm talking right now, Mom. We were about to go into the Ferrari. We were about to go into the Ferrari, and then
They mean
and
it,
then
Jake.
Sonia
because
Oscar,
my
you're
favorite
slow.
animal
Okay,
is
Mom.
the dog.
started crying.
I have
And
enough
she was-
screaming people in my
it was
life.
my
I don't need
God.
any more.
Oscar, get out.
No!
Don't
Is
make
there
me...
anywhere you can go that's not next to him?
I can't because this is the basement where my computer is.
Yeah, can you like get on your? Oh, you can't
Use mom
stream
and
it
dad's
though.
computer.
Exactly.
Can you like?
Wait.
Do you have like an alt account you
Jacob,
can
then
join
use
on?
mom and dad's computer.
I
It's
could.
Gonna ruin,
I
it's gonna
could.
ruin any clips if
Then
it's
do.
playing in the
I
background.
find that I could play FIFA.
That's true. No, you're not. I already deleted it.
Okay, I'll just download it again.
No, you won't.
I know how to.
He's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, he just
Make
went
him
from
uncomfortable and he might leave.
like how do
Kevin,
I
what
do
is
that?
your way of pissing me off to the point where I want to leave?
Quick.
No, I just piss you off and then you charge at me with a knife or something.
What?
I don't know.
That's a joke. That's a joke. I don't do that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Although if you happen to be next one in the kitchen, you'll make a joke about.
No. What do I do?
I
What do I
won't
do?
make a joke
5,
about it, but-
4. Quick! Oscar, stop!
Stop.
What I do?
Can't go in
Devin,
there.
quick.
Can't go in.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Nice. One second.
I'm gonna end the meeting now. See you all next time. Bye.
Yeah. It's disintegrating. Please.
I can't ride the Ferrari. Okay, I'll leave. Okay, I'll leave? Promise? You let me go. My nose. My nose. Yeah, they left, Jacob. They left. They called.
No, they kicked me out, I think. Wait, what happened to everybody?